Oh yeah. We got the Foothill dancers out doing their thing. Rock and brews, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Well, hi, everybody, and welcome to this edition of Press Sports Night Live. I'm Richard Strand, along with Bob Gibson, John Conti, and Dan DeForest, Elwood Brown. We're happy you joined us tonight. We have Foothill High School in the background. Foothill High, man.
The Knights are in the house.
One of our most fun guests to have on this show are the kids from Foothill, man.
They were lining up early, man. They were early this afternoon. They were already lined up at the door, pounding the door to get in.
I came in at 5:45, and this place was already full of people, man. It's really good. So, hey, happy you joined us. Football season is in full gear right now. Tonight we're going to talk with Doug Case. He's the head football coach over at Foothill for the Knights, and we're also going to talk with the volleyball coach.
Yeah, Randy Post, the head volleyball coach of girls volleyball, having a really good start to the season as well.
Randy's an interesting dude, huh? I don't know, man. Let's see how that goes. This interview goes, man. Some of the action let's talk about what's been going on. Week number 3 right now, but Bob, there were some great ball games, man. I love the fact that some of these sponsors are stepping up and they're hosting national games with teams that are ranked in the top 10, top 20, going head to head.
We were talking about it, right? The first 2 weeks, matchup for the team. The team, I give all the credit to the have to play this game. Having national, you have to go out and play. Modern day, positive in the door.
Yep.
All these schools have to play up, and they have to play big time teams. The best.
It's fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at the scoreboard. We're going to do a follow-up from last week and take a look. By the way, one of the scores we omitted was Damien versus Damien last week, and Damien of the mainland defeated Damien in Hawaii. I think it was 59-30 or something like that. Good ball game, a lot of action. But Damien and Damien, that was the fun. Mainland wins. What are you going to do? Yep. All right, Larry, let's go to the scoreboard, follow up with some of these scores. Keep more time. All right. Real quick, Bob. Let's talk about Michigan and Poly. That game, that rivalry is renewed. It's been renewed since Bob Johnson was there, and things have changed considerably. Poly on a 2-game win streak, unbelievable. They won 35-30 last year, and of course, this last weekend they defeated Michigan 32-28, and this was about as close as they could get. This game was fantastic. Big numbers. He had 251 yards, 3 touchdowns. He was the man. He was nuts. What? He's listed as 5'9", about 150, but I say he's about a buck 40 top, maybe 235. But I'm going to tell you, Kamari Smith is very, very quick, and he's only going to get better. He was all over the field, catching everything, and Michigan took the lead late in the ball game with 2 minutes to go. And Kamari Smith, and as we saw, Darius carry 305 yards passing. He had 3 touchdown passes and 1 running. 4 touchdowns for him. Just a fantastic night, and it's a great rivalry, Bob. And Heinz Ward, Lila Miami, that's what his name is, Heinz Ward. That's a last name, but it's a first name now. Lila Miami led the rushing for Michigan with 173 yards on 18 carries, 2 touchdowns. And the defense was pretty good, too. Michigan had two picks, and I believe one was turned for a touchdown. So So big night out in Long Beach. All right, let's talk now about Palos Verdes and Corona Del Mar. This is an interesting ball game. Just an amazing finish to this one as well. 14-11 was the score. Corona Del Mar down 14-3, and then they came roaring back, scored a touchdown. 1 for 2, got it, 14-11. Then they got the onside kick with 2 minutes to play, and the defense was good all night for Palos Verdes. Just shut them down and a 4th down sack into the game. Quarterback that's committed to Boise State, so they've got some talent. They always have a lot of talent. Tons of them. Yes. First time Palos Verdes, I believe, has beaten Corona Del Mar. 1-5 now is the record, so they got some work to do. They have different work to do. All right, let's go now down to Beckman. They had to play their game this week at, I forgot the name, was it Portola Hills High School? Because their school was being used for something else, but they take on San Bernardino. Beckman cruising to a 28-7 win. I mean, this team's balanced, Bob. I think 25-30 yards separate the offense and the defense as far as passing and rushing, 500 plus their play. I mean, this team looks pretty good right now. Just amazing. And I'm going to tell you what, Beckman, although they're starting out 3-0 right now, they're going to have their work cut out this Friday night because Beckman has to play Laguna Hills, defending state champion Laguna Hills this week. So this will be a good test for Beckman. Yes, indeed. After the ball game, I got to talk to Coach Marcelo Giuliano, and here's what he had to say about the victory. All right, I'll tell you what he said. He said it was a great win. He said they have a lot of work to do, and they better get it going before Friday night, man. Because Laguna Hills is coming back. They want to defend that title. They want to defend that title, and they should. All right. Absolutely. We're ready with the interview.
Well, we're getting better all the time. Like, a big part of it is guys growing up. Like, we've been so inexperienced, and now they've played so many games together, and they're being able to learn on the fly. They're playing hard and with one another. Like, the energy is good. Now the schedule only gets harder, right? So like, you got to take what you can from the game, and then you got to work on getting better. Because if you're not getting better, man, it's going to be a tough road these next 7.
You changed offenses a little bit in the second half.
I think we maybe changed the mix of things a little bit. Yeah, for sure. Because they had some just horses on the line that were making it real difficult, and obviously they're really athletic. So yeah, we had to make some changes, but both teams executed well in the second half.
All right, Coach, you got to be feeling good. I can see you're excited, man. Go and enjoy this one. Congratulations on a big win tonight.
Thanks a lot.
Good luck.
Stand by. Have your mic on. I'll cue you.
Okay. It's not working. Oh, there it is. It's just right here.
I'll cue you. Who are you going to be with?
Nobody. I'm just reading. No,
I said, are you going to be with someone?
no, I'm just reading.
Stand by.
here's the big game this week. This is the best game in the country. Corona Centennial is going to Las Vegas to take on Bishop Gorman. And I'll tell you right now, these are two of the top teams in the country. This is Corona Centennial's schedule. We've already played number 1 Mater Dei. Gorman is ranked number 2. They have number 21 Liberty, number 55 Punahu, who they beat this week, and then they have Santa Margarita coming up at number 65. Gorman has number 6 Central Florida, 13 Centennial, 21 Liberty, Connor Canyon of Utah, who was the state champ last year, and they beat Long Beach Poly, number 40.
Look,
they're going to play. I'm sorry, they're going to play.
Matt Logan ducks nobody.
Yeah.
He will play anybody. He'll put his team up against anybody. We're seeing that again this year. No doubt about it. I don't think Centennial's got the horses to play Gorman in this one. I expect Gorman to come out with the victory, and that's taking nothing away from Centennial. Gorman's just on that Mater Dei Bosco level.
Yep.
And we know Mater Dei Bosco are 1-2 in the nation, or excuse me, 1-3 I think in the nation. Gorman right there. Bishop Gorman is on that next level. So
Gorman averaging 54 points a game, but they're allowing 30, Bob, and I don't know if they're allowing it just so they can keep playing.
Look, it's gonna take
Without already clock.
It's going to take Centennial putting 50 points on the board, I think, to win this game.
Well, they averaged 37. That's not shabby. They only allow 26, so they're pretty close to Gorman defensively, but they're going to have to play their best game. And they've already played Mater Dei this year, so that's already a good test for them. I don't think Gorman's going to throw anything at them that they haven't seen already.
Right.
I just don't think they will.
No, I agree.
So, but Gorman has to have the edge, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's go to the top 10s. And let's take a look at the local top 10 first. And, of course, Mater Dei Bosco are going to rule the roost for the time being. And they're followed by Centennial at 2-1. Centennial checks in at number 13 in the national picture this week, followed by Los Alamitos, Sierra Canyon out in Chatsworth. And we have Mission Viejo dropping to number 7, Bob, all the way down from number 4. And, of course, Santa Margarita, J. Sarah, and Carlsbad round out the top 10. That's a pretty good top 10 this year.
Yeah, I'm not even sure Margarita and J. Sarah should be above Mission Viejo at this point.
We'll see.
They're probably better football teams right now. But
they may be.
Shake out.
Yeah, it's all going to shake out.
It's all. That's the beauty of it.
Absolutely.
That's the beauty of it.
No question about Mater Dei Bosco and Centennial. Centennial's only loss was to Mater Dei. Mission Viejo's loss was last week to Poly. Yeah. And Santa Margarita, I believe, lost to Bishop Gorman. Was that who they lost? Yeah, they lost to Gorman. So that's no slouch. All right, let's continue on. Look at the national picture before we go to our interviews. And in the nation's top 10, of course, it looks a lot like the southern section. Of course, Bosco and Mater Dei and Bosco are 1 and 2. St. John Bosco was the national champ last year. Everybody wants to shove Gorman ahead of them. Not yet. We'll see what happens. Gorman in the number 3 slot, followed by Chaminade of Florida, St. Thomas Aquinas, who was 1 and 1 on the season, followed by Buford, Georgia, Central Florida 1 and 1. Central lost this past week to Gorman. And then we have St. Joseph of Pennsylvania. Their only loss was to the professional IMG Academy. Right. They don't qualify to be in the national top 10 because, number one, they don't get to. They're not in any league. They're kind of a renegade league.
They're not welcome in California anymore.
They're not welcome in California and a few other states, and they also cannot recruit kids out of Florida because they are a football school, primarily sports school. So there's no academics really. I don't want to say there's no, but let's just say that your 40 is your 40 time will outshoot your GPA. All right, and we round out with DeSoto and Duncanville. They will play each other at some point. These kids
are chomping at the bit back
there.
We're
ready to go. All right. Well, we're going to have Randy post up here in a couple seconds.
Let's get to our sponsors with John. And
yep.
We'll,
let's go to John Conti.
I want to thank Rock and Brews. It's always cool hanging out here at Rock and Brews. We also would like to thank Suzuki, motorcycles and ATV, engineered for the unexpected. And, of course, we have Prep Sports Media, and we'd like to thank everybody. Suzuki, we just mentioned them. Without the great folks of Suzuki, we cannot do what we do. USA Water Heaters, sales, installation, and repair. Dennis Ali hangs out here sometimes. We have Rheem, a new degree of comfort. Rheem, the #1 in water heaters. Modern Woodman Fraternal Financial. I believe Elizabeth and Stephen are hanging out with us tonight. Lighthouse Escrow, thank you also for contributing to Prep Sports Night Live. And our good friend Ruben at Colossal Tax Service. Ruben will take care of you. And, of course, we already mentioned Rock and Brews. Let's do it again. We're hanging out at Rock and Brews. The house is packed. And Dan DeForest of DeForest Real Estate is also in the house. If he can drive there, he can sell there. And that's going to do it, guys. Those are all of our sponsors that contribute to a great night here at Rock and Brews. Thank you all for making this possible. Also, thank you to LA 36. Rich, it looks like you're hanging out with Randy Post, coach of Foothill. So back to you.
And Randy, thanks for joining us. So appreciate you coming down.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
All right. You've been rumored to be a volleyball coach over at Foothill. Is there any truth to that?
Rumored. I like you said rumored. There's no truth to that rumor, but I do show up at Foothill every other day pretty much to train and to go through a volleyball.
Keep an eye on things.
Exactly.
Actually, Randy's been a volleyball coach over at Foothill for the last 7 years, and he's got the girls' team. Randy, tell us a little bit about your team this year.
Love my team. I got an amazing coaching staff with a lot of really cool kids on the team. Right now we're 3-4, but we had a really brutal preseason schedule. We always book modern day in the top schools in the county.
As you should, though.
Yeah,
that's how you get better.
Exactly. And my girls just work hard. And you know what the thing is that I like about this team? It's a bunch of great girls. They love each other. They play hard. They work for each other. That means more to me than anything else. I'd rather have the girls I have now than a bunch of superstars that have attitudes any day of the week.
Yeah, it makes it tough. You know, we've talked about that many times on this show about football, and you get these all-star teams at football, basketball, and, you know, everybody's transferring in, but there's only one ball. There's only one ball, and once you pass it, you probably will not get it back.
Yeah, very
Everybody's a superstar. They want to take that shot.
Oh, the girls have a lot of fun on how we train. You know, I think a lot of coaches, in my opinion, miss the boat on girls and girls sports and girls volleyball.
Absolutely.
You know, you've got to give a lot of love out there. You have to. And you got to make them believe in themselves and with a lot of positivity. And when girls play and they play hard, they play well. That was really a not very good statement, actually. I don't know where that came from right there. If they play hard, they play well. No, if they don't play at all, I think I just broke this.
You're okay.
If they don't play hard at all, they're not going to do well.
No, and again, in Orange County, it's almost like a mecca for volleyball. I mean, all the beach schools you have out here, Newport Beach, Huntington Beach, I mean, you go up and down the coast, and these girls are playing volleyball. Club ball, everything. They play year-round.
You know, it's interesting. I've been in club for 17 years as well. And it's amazing how many girls will actually go out of state, go out of, to like New York, Colorado, East Coast, whatnot, and then want to come back home. And it's just very weird how they go out there and do that. And the thing is, that's really interesting, is that I think they get homesick. California girls, if they want to stay in California, they should stay in California. Work hard and good things are going to happen for them. I want to see our local schools, UCLA, Pepperdine, them to become the top teams in the nation, because we got great talent out here. Great talent.
Homesickness is real. Pete Carroll used to combat that with his football players by having, like, for instance, Dwayne Jarrett, I think a couple other guys, they wanted to go home. They're from New Jersey.
Yeah.
So Carroll did was just had him room with guys from New Jersey and said, hey, this guy's homesick. You guys better take him around, put him on your wing. We can't lose him.
No.
Cannot lose him. And that was his philosophy. And you're right. There's homesickness that's going to happen. If they make it the past 6 weeks, they'll stay. Most of them, if they don't make it, if they want to go home within the first 6, they're not going to come back.
Well, it's crazy. I had a girl go out to Niagara, Niagara University in New York. And she calls me. She goes out in spring and visits out there. She comes back home, and she says, Randy, oh, my God, it snows in New York. I said, you didn't think it snowed in New York? You're in Niagara Falls. Come on now.
Yeah, exactly. Coach, who's Bob Gibson got teed up over there?
What's that?
Are those your girls?
That's my coaches.
Okay.
That's Tori and Kenzie, my co-coach on varsity, and my wonderful JV coach. They're both wonderful. And,
they know anything about volleyball, or are they just learning on the fly? Like, volleyball for dummies.
I actually wrote the book Volleyball for Dummies, and that's how I learned. I'm a basketball guy. I came in, they said, hey, you want to coach volleyball? I said, sure, why not? How hard can it be? That's kind of how I roll.
Let's go to Bob Gibson.
Come on, smile over there, Kenzie. Come on, Tori, smile.
Let's go to Bob Gibson right now. He's got an interview for us.
I don't understand that. They're not smiling. But you know what I do want right now? I got my phone.
All right, thank you, guys. I know the girls are excited this year. The varsity night girls are excited. Some new blood in the coaching staff this year. A couple of new coaches. I know the girls are really excited to have you guys working with them. We got Tori Carlson there, and we got Kenzie Hill right here working with the JV team. What's it been like for you guys to get in here and work with these girls at Foothill this year?
It's been super fun. It's a new experience. The girls are having fun, and that's really all that matters.
varsity co-head coach, right? So I mean that's a big job, right? How excited were you to get the call from Randy and take this job?
I was very excited. Randy's got a great environment, great program, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
How's the mix been? It's on a younger team on some levels, right? And with some experience, seniors obviously leading the way. Is that kind of one of the big things, is having those seniors kind of really bring those younger girls up?
Definitely. We have a great group of seniors that are very strong. They're very much leading the way for this underclassman that is young, and we got a good core, and we're really excited about that.
You got a ton of talent on this JV squad as well, don't you?
Oh yeah, I'm stoked. They're awesome.
So which leads to, right? I mean, it's a nice thing to have, right? So to have those lower levels doing so well, and to have those girls that are going to come up and be varsity players in the next couple of years, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And I guess it's kind of my job to get them to that point, right?
So early on, the girls have seen some big time programs. Modern Day just yesterday, right? So how they doing? How they adjusting to all this?
I like what I see. I think we're taking steps in the right direction. We're definitely facing some really tough competition, but we're competing well, and that's all I can ask about them.
And obviously defending league champions, right? So it's important to get that league championship back.
Definitely. That's our goal.
All right. Congratulations. Welcome to the two of you. We appreciate you coming out, and we're expecting big things out of the programs this year.
Thanks so much.
All right.
Thank you for having us.
All right, thanks. Those are the coaches right there. We're going to send it back over to Rich and the head coach, Randy.
I heard one of your rules back there.
Selfie. Here
How
we
you
go.
doing? Do it on the air.
Oh, here we go. One more.
There we go.
I love that. That's going on Insta.
Now, what are your 3 rules? I heard one of them over there. Just they expounded it. What are your 3 rules?
Oh, my 3 rules.
Absolutely.
That's very important. I tell all the girls the 3 rules that I have. Number 1, have fun. That's very important that you have fun in everything you do. Number 2, don't get hurt. Whatever you do in life, just do not get hurt. And rule number 3, and most importantly, boys lie. If you remember those 3 rules, girls will go far in life. Trust me on that one. They will.
And those are your 3 rules.
Yes.
I love it. Well, your players all speak highly of you. They say it's a joy to work with you. And obviously, they're having a good time. They all showed up, and there's been a big buzz right now. We're waiting for them.
These girls, I really do.
To get it set up for the next interview. Real quick, who are some of the stars on your team this year?
Ella Irwin, she's a 5'11" outside, going to Pepperdine University.
Wow.
And she's been just a joy to be around and train. She's one of my captains. And then Kiera Ng. Kiera's a setter, and she's also my other captain on my team. And they're just 2 great leaders. They care about the kids, and they are very good mentors in helping them develop as well.
All right, they're lining them up over there. Look at Dan sweating it right now as he tries to get things going. Hey, Dan, you ready? You got a big group over there,
That's
man.
A good-looking
That's a
group
chorus
of girls over there.
Take it away.
Foothill volleyball team, champions last year, correct? Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm here with Kiera. Now, tell me a little bit about what position you play.
I'm a setter.
And what does that entail? Tell me a little bit about what you do.
That basically means that I'm like the quarterback of the group. I touch all the second ball, and I can set up the offense and control the flow of the game.
Okay, and then when you set them up, who's your favorite person to set up?
I love to set Ella Irwin. She's not here tonight, but she's really great. She's going to Pepperdine, and I always try to go to her.
And I believe you're the captain. Now, why did they make you the captain?
They made me the captain because I've been on varsity for 3 years, and I can really organize the team and make everyone cohesive and lead them to success.
Okay. And what do you like best for playing for these coaches?
Oh, they're really, really supportive of us. They always give us lots of good feedback, and they really know how to help us when we're feeling discouraged during a game.
That's great. Okay, next I have Lauren, right? Okay, Lauren, tell us a little bit about your position.
I'm a libero DS, so I serve, and then I pass the ball, play some defense, and serve receive.
Okay, and what are you known for with your serve? Or do you do high lobs? Do you try to make a miss, strike a miss? What do you do?
I like to drive the ball low and flat, so it goes in between 2 passers in the seam, so it gives them less time to think about it and less time to react, and it gives them an easier opportunity to shank the ball.
Okay, and then after you get done serving, what do you do? Do you just kind of watch it, or do you bounce into a position?
I bounce into either middle back or left back, and I get some digs, and I play some serve receive, so when they serve the ball over, I pass it.
All right, great. And tell me a little bit about your off-season training. What do you guys do to get ready for the season?
Definitely. So for off-season, we like to do a lot of team bonding activities and agility. So that way when we actually do go on the court, we're bonded and we have a lot of skills and we're already ready to play.
All right, I love it. Okay, now Delaney, are you ready? Okay, tell us a little bit about what position you play.
So I'm a libero. I'm in the different colored jersey. Well, it's like easy. Yeah, so I pass, I stay back row. I switch off with the middle so they don't go back row, and I just dig a lot.
Okay, what are you known for? Like, are you known for spiking the ball, or what do you do?
I'd say I'm pretty good at saving the ball, like wild plays, like off the shank. I'm pretty quick with it.
All right, great. Okay, and are you going to be playing any volleyball after high school here?
I've been thinking about it, putting a lot of thought into it, but ultimately we'll just have to see.
And ladies, what would you say your biggest competition is in league this year? Who are you guys worried about?
Union.
That sounds bad, right? Can you beat them?
Yeah!
I love it. I love it. Okay, that's the Foothill volleyball team. Back to you, Rich.
Thanks a lot, Dan. I appreciate it. Hey, we're getting ready for the contest. There'll be some trivia and some food to be eaten. But, Randy, you got a good group over there. They look like they're ready to go.
Thank you. They're, like I said, a bunch of great girls. This has been an outstanding year so far for me, and just being around all those individuals.
Yep. Well, like I said, real quick, I saw some of your kids earlier, some of your underclassmen. You had a couple of sophomores that are just amazing.
Yeah, we're an extremely young team. I have 2 freshmen, and we have, I believe, 7 sophomores on varsity.
Wow.
So our future looks really, really bright. I'm very excited about what the future is, but it's 1 year at a time.
Yeah.
Once again, we're trying to develop, mentor these girls, not just for volleyball, but for life. We want to help them going forward. It's the goals that we are set forth with this volleyball program is the development of these girls in the future, not just for volleyball. So
Right.
if we can help them in other aspects of life, then we're going to definitely do that.
Well, like I said, it looked like a great group, and I have no doubt you guys are going to do well. I didn't quite hear who do they want to beat in league this year?
Everybody.
Everybody. I like that. I love that. All right. And that's the best one right there. That is it. All right, we set up. We getting there? Hey, Dan. Bob, how we coming along? I can't see anything. Okay. All right, Elwood's not ready. Getting ready? All right. All right,
Bob, are you
Coach.
going to join us up here? Is that what you're going to do? Or come? You're going to come join? Fantastic. Oh,
Yeah.
come on. Okay,
Here
another
comes
selfie.
Bob.
Where's Bob? Here we go. Okay,
Get over here,
I
Bob.
want a selfie with all of us.
All right.
Get in here.
All right.
Where? Get in here. Where are you? 1, 2, 3. I love selfies. That's awesome. It's good.
That was the first time for everything, Bob. That's great. Randy, thank you so much for
Thank
joining us,
you.
man.
You guys
you
are
are quite the
absolutely
deal.
awesome.
I might come out and I still got some eligibility in volleyball. I might come play for you.
Well, in today's world, you'd fit in. You'd be just fine.
Problem is, all the girls would kick my butt. I wouldn't have a
Oh, no.
chance. I
No.
wouldn't have a
They hit
chance.
hard. They hit hard. And I was blocking one day. One of the girls went up. I just put my hands up trying to block, and Ella basically broke my finger.
Oh,
so
man.
I don't do that anymore.
You got to watch it.
I'm super old, so.
All right, Randy. Hey, thanks again, man.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're the
it.
guy.
Thank you for your time.
All right. We're ready, Elwood Brown? Elwood Brown's got everybody all dressed up, man. Chicken hats and everything. Thanks, Randy. All right, Elwood, take it away.
Yes, y'all. We here.
Hello.
Y'all give it up. It's Foothill in the house tonight. Give it up. It's Foothill in the house. Everybody know, tonight's a special night. Matter of fact, every night's a special night. We have the chicken wing eating contest tonight. I want each individual to introduce themselves.
I'm Gabe.
Come on, Gabe. You can have a last name.
Angiano.
Gabe Angiano.
Isaiah Viscara.
Isaiah Viscaro. Did I say that right? Viscara. Yeah, sounds Italian to me.
Braden McIntyre.
Braden, I'm going to call you Big Mac. I'm going to forget the McIntyre. I'm going to just call him Big Mac. So now what we have 30 seconds to get to the gristle, my chicken wing eating contest. But before we do that, Braden, I have a couple of questions for you. What is your favorite NFL team? Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, I like that. Now, what position do you play? One question is very important. Do you love the game? I love the game. Braden loves the game, y'all. Big Mac is in the house, and he loves the game. I have a question for Gabe. Gabe, what is your favorite football team?
Oh, me? Green Bay Packers.
I'm gonna pray for you, but we got Jordan Love in the house. It should be a good season for y'all. And let me tell you something. What position do you play?
Defensive tackle.
Do you love the game? Yes, sir. That's the more important thing is you have to love the game of football to play it. What grade are you in?
I am a senior.
And what are you looking for your future?
No clue. I have no clue.
Well, shoot, it took you 12 as a senior not to know what you're going to do. That's all right. You'll figure it out because it's time. Isaiah, what is your favorite NFL team?
49ers.
I'm going to pray for you. Me and my best friend, John, we're going to go watch the 49ers and the Giants. I'm going to pray for you. What position do you play?
I play left tackle.
Left tackle. Once again, same question. Do you love the game?
Yes, sir, I do love the game.
Because the bottom line, guys, if you don't love the game of football, your coach don't want you. Trust me. So right now, we're going to start the chicken wing eating contest. Ladies, come on over. These are my judges. Judges, step on through the gate. Here we go. Step on in. We're going to introduce ourselves, starting with you, young lady. Get on and smile.
I'm Gigi Williams.
What grade you in, Gigi?
I'm a senior.
Gigi's a senior. She's one of my judges. Say, yo, give it up for Gigi in the house. Give it up for Gigi. Next.
I'm Caitlin Gallia.
Caitlin Dahlia. Boy, you got to use all them that tongue to say Dahlia. What grade you in?
I'm in 10th grade.
10th grade. Now, what do you like about Foothill?
I like the environment and the people.
I asked her what she liked about Foothill. She liked the environment and the people. That's a beautiful place to be. Last judge here. What is your name?
Charlie Christensen.
Charlie Christensen. What grade you in?
11.
11. Same question. What do you like about Foothill?
The community.
Well, shoot, hey, I might need to move to Foothill because everybody likes the community and the people. Can I move to Foothill? So now, hello, I can? I need a house next to you, girl. You my neighbor. So let's get it on. We're going to start the chicken wing eating contest. My goal is whoever get close to the gristle, that's that white bone in the middle, and they get all the meat off the bone, they win $50. So we have a 30 seconds. When I say go, we're going to work it out. Ready? Go! Oh, yeah. Yeah, hey, they like chicken, though. Hey, don't bite your fingers off. That's not the chicken. That's your finger, son. Yes. Oh, yeah. He know how to split the middle of the flat. I see what it is. I see what it is. Got to have fun. Don't watch his. We got 7 seconds left. Don't look at the next man's bone. You better eat your own. Hello. Work it out. Work it out. Time. Set it down. Freeze. Ooh, I see a winner. I'm going to just step this one up and just show that. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, gentlemen, help me out. Come on. Y'all take a great look. Go ahead and look at it. All three. Tono, bring me my money. Hello.
I agree.
In the middle?
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? Okay. Hey, hands down, Isaiah is the winner. Isaiah, he was about to bite his finger. I thought his finger was a chicken wing. But once again, I want to give it up to Rock and Brews. I want to give it up to Foothill. I want to give it up to my judges, my parents, LA 36, John Conti. Give it up, Foothill. Are we in the house? Thank you very much, Isaiah. Great job. Wipe your mouth, wipe your hands, and let's keep it moving. Back to you, Rich. Hello.
All right, thanks a lot, Elwood. Good job, everybody over there. Isaiah, the champion. Coach, you called it.
Yes, sir.
You called it. Hey, everybody, we're sitting here with the head coach that's over at Foothill, and we're talking with Doug Case. And, Coach, first of all, thanks for coming tonight. It's always fun when Foothill comes here.
Yes, sir. It's another great year. Went quick. We're ready to go again this year.
Yep. Coach, last week you guys had a big game against Orange, and you guys came away 35-22. Tell me a little bit about that game last week.
Well, it was tale of two halves, really. We battled in the first half, and fortunately at the end of the half we were able to get back in the ball game. In the second half, we shut them down pretty much, made a couple adjustments, and scored 23 unanswered points and got the W.
Man, that's great. So tell us about your team this year. Who do you have coming back? Who's great, and who's on the cusp of greatness?
Well, we have a great team, great nucleus returning. We were really young last year, and a lot of our seniors this year are starting for us this year who started as juniors last year. So experience-wise, we're in good shape. Obviously, you got to stay healthy in this game, and so we're excited about the year. It's going to be a great year. We started off the first week. We did our annual trip, and we went up to Bishop Diego in Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
We do that every year. We go to different parts of the West Coast, and we were staying at the dorms at UCSB.
Yeah.
And we took all the football players, we took all the cheerleaders, took our community up there.
I know that stadium well. It's on the water.
We had a great game. Got the victory, so we played a very good football team and got the W. Week 2, we had a little letdown game, and unfortunately we gave that one away. But last week we came back with a vengeance and played a great game against Orange.
Now, I know the game you're talking about, the game with Tustin. It's been a long time since Tustin beat you guys.
Unfortunately, we had to give back the trophy, but
the
last 4 years have been us, yes.
Wow. Now, what is the trophy? Is it a regular trophy? Is it like a milk bucket, like out in Lakewood? The two schools, they have a milk bucket because, that used to be all pasture land back
in the past. It was called the Gauntlet, but that trophy got lost somewhere, so I bought a perpetual trophy that we could trade.
Somebody stole that trophy, Coach.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
So, I think
yeah,
so.
They did. Come on.
But we have a new trophy that we've had for now, I think, 20 years, and I think that it's pretty even. We had the last 4. But over the last 20 years, it's been pretty close.
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
It's been a great rivalry.
Let's see now. Hey, Bob, who you got over there? Bob Gibson. Really? All right, Coach. We need to talk to Aaron Mitchell. If you want to call him up somewhere. But let's talk about Aaron Mitchell a little bit. I know we have some film on him.
Yeah,
talk
Aaron's
about him.
a third-year starter for us at running back. He's progressed immensely year after year, and this year he's having an outstanding year. He's top 10 in rushing in Orange County right now.
Yep.
He's 5 touchdowns, almost 400 yards rushing.
Pretty good.
In 3 games, and he's our captain. He's our natural leader. Just a great young man, and don't be surprised if you see him play him on Saturdays.
Guys getting a lot of yards early is pretty cool because it says a lot about the conditioning of the players because you know as well as I do, you see so many cramps in the first couple of games. Guys on their back, they're all grimacing in pain because cramps hurt.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter where they're at.
Well, we do a great job conditioning, getting our team ready for game 1. But some of our opponents, we've seen a lot of cramping going on from our opponents. And, Aaron's actually playing a little defense for us also. So he's in great shape. But all of our guys are in great shape. The next guy up on our list is Preston Raymond. He's our middle linebacker. Also played linebacker for us last year as a junior. His growth has been outstanding this year, and he's really leading the team defensively for us, doing an outstanding job holding down that middle linebacker spot, and he's a great young man also.
Fantastic. And the last one we're going to talk with is Mick.
Yeah, we had Nick out here last year for us. Nick, returning quarterback for us. His growth has been unbelievable. He had a great year last year for 10 games, but this year he's doing an outstanding job leading the offense. We're over 500 yards. We're over 1,000 yards already in 3 games, and he's doing an outstanding job with his completion percentage is outstanding right now.
Well, you would hope, with returning quarterback and a lot of returners that, you don't have, it's not a big curve, right? You just get up, you hit the bricks running, whereas if you would have come with a new guy, then you have to take it slow. But right now, you guys don't have to do that.
The learning curve was last year.
Yeah, there you go.
We're excited about this year. We got some tough games ahead of us, and our league is unbelievable. So we just hope to stay healthy so we can hit the league time on all cylinders.
Coach, what's your philosophy with your team? You've been around a long time, and you've been very successful. What's your philosophy regarding the kids?
Well, first of all, thank you, and this is my 31st year as head coach.
You've been there quite a while.
And it's been the same every year. The program hasn't changed, but my biggest thing is I want the kids to enjoy the process. Right? Winning is a byproduct of your hard work. So if they enjoy what they're doing, you're going to get the most out of them. So we try and make the preparation fun. Obviously, you got to be serious, and it's not a goof around time. But kids enjoy coming to practice every day. We don't have attendance issues. We don't have discipline issues. Kids come in every day.
That's great.
And work hard and enjoy the process, and then we enjoy the fruits of our labor. It's been that way for my whole career.
How do you get them to buy into what you're doing, philosophically?
Yeah, I just talk to them and teach them as a teacher. I'm not. I always preach this. We're all in this together. This is our program. This is our community. We represent Foothill football, and it's not about me. It's not about them. It's about us.
Right.
And the team has always come together over the years, and I've been very fortunate over the years to have a great bunch of kids.
Who's Bob Gibson have standing by over there right now? The two guys. One's your linebacker.
Yeah, Preston Raymond, Aaron Mitchell, and Nick Miali.
Okay, they're all up there. All right, let's give it to Bob. Give it to Bob Gibson. Bob, take it away.
Thank you, guys. When I find the starting running back, and I find the starting middle linebacker, I got guys who make plays on the football field. You guys are making plays all season long, right? How much fun is it to be the running back and know you're going to be in the middle of the action a lot?
It's so much fun just being out there, just with everyone. I love that. Sometimes I get the ball, sometimes I don't. You got to love it.
Now, the name Aaron Mitchell has been around in Tustin athletics for a long time, right? You played baseball, I played football growing up, right? So we know what an athlete this guy's been for a long time. How much fun is football? Football really became your main sport. How much fun are you having doing it?
I have so much fun playing football. I fell in love with the game, 5th, 6th grade. Really just became a brotherhood. Loved playing for my teammates.
Now, conversely, on defense, your middle linebacker is always in the middle of the action as well. So how much fun is it to be the guy who's leading the defense and making it all happen there?
Oh, it's so much fun. They're all our friends, right? Our brothers, so we just get to go out there and have fun, practice with them, play with them. Super fun.
Do you like being a leader?
Yeah, it's pretty stressful. We had a pretty amazing linebacker last year, so there's a lot of shoes to fill. But, yeah, it's been good. I have a great defense behind me, so it's not hard.
Do you guys feed off each other? Like the offense feeds off the defense and vice versa? When they get off the field and they get it back to you guys, you're pumped up, right?
Oh, when these guys come out with a 3-and-out, we're all pumped. We're all ready to score. We want to come out, and we just want to get it done. We're all ready to win, ready to be perfect on offense and on defense.
When these guys have like that 7-minute scoring drive and they go down, punch it in, you guys are ready to go make that stand up on defense, right?
Oh, yeah, we're ready. We always hear Aaron's name. He's always scoring touchdowns, and everyone else on the offense, and we get to go in and give the ball back to them, so it's super fun.
All right, we're not going to talk about that loss that happened a little bit, right? The disappointing, didn't want that to happen, but you got a chance to make up for that, right? You got a chance to come out and play some really good football teams. You came back with a nice win a week ago to help kind of erase that a little bit. So pumped up for the rest of the season, right?
Oh, yeah, super pumped. We're ready.
What about when you get into league? Who you guys looking at? I know you never want to look ahead, but obviously you guys know in league who's who.
We're already eyeing our league teams, keeping eyes on them, but just got to keep on going week by week, do our jobs, and adjust. That's what happens every week. We just get it done.
League title, playoffs, right? Those are the goals?
Oh, yeah, that's the goal. CIF title.
Preston, middle linebacker, Aaron, the running back. These guys are really good, Rich. You know it. Back up to coach.
Thanks a lot, Bob. Good job. Hey, your kids sound like they're dialed in, man. They're all ready to go. Everything's matter-of-factly with these guys.
Yeah, they're a great bunch of kids. I've been very fortunate, like I said. They're doing a great job preparing week in and week out. We spend time on Saturday getting ready for the next week's opponent, and, yeah, they do a great job.
All righty. Bob Gibson is teeing up a couple more players. Who do we have over there now, Coach?
That's our quarterback, Nick Miali, and our strong safety, Bodie Jellison.
All right. I'm taking the big tall guys, the quarterback. All right. Just making sure. You never know about that stuff.
We like those 6'6" quarterbacks.
Heck yeah, everybody does. Trevor Lawrence, who doesn't like him,
exactly.
right? All right, Bob, you all set up? Let's go.
We're fighting off the moths up here, man. They're starting to attack us out here on the set, but I got this strong safety and I got the quarterback. We're in good hands here if any moth attacks come in. Again, right, I asked the last two guys, offense and defense, what's it like to feed off one another, not only in the games but in practice?
Well, in practice, it's really up to us to push each other, and as the old adage goes, iron sharpens iron, and after each good play that the defense has, we knock down and pass, we pick one off. The offense always responds and gets a touchdown or, answers back. So it's really fun to battle back and forth and really take it personal in practice.
Is it good to know you got a guy like that at quarterback who can make plays for you?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, he's a good athlete, a great guy. He's got a really good view of the field, So, yeah, we're pretty locked in at quarterback.
So how tall are you officially?
6'6".
6'6". So quarterback was pretty much in your future no matter what, right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
How long you been working at it? How long you been playing football, and kind of what's that been for you to get to the point you're at now?
I've been playing football since like 5th or 6th grade, growing up with these guys, playing Cobras, developed with them, grew up with them, got better with them. So we're a close team, so we've been with each other for a while.
It's that brotherhood that Aaron and Preston were talking about, right? You guys, football really is getting in the trenches with one another, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We've been growing up together, as I said, growing closer. So this is a brotherhood. This is our family. We fight for each other.
Talk to us a little bit about your offensive philosophy. Obviously, you got a big, nice, strong quarterback. You got a good running back, right? Do you guys try to keep it 50-50?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have a crazy good run game. So with our line and our run game, it opens up the pass game really well. We got some weapons at receiver. So it's pretty balanced, I say.
Obviously, any defense, it starts with the defensive line, but it's such a pass-heavy game football is now that the defensive backs are so important. You guys take a lot of pride in making sure that you're making stops back there, right?
Yeah, 100%. One of our coaches, our DB coach, says when we make mistake, the other team's band plays, and we got to own up to that because the pressure is on us. If offense, throws a ball away or runs the wrong play, they just line back up. But when we make mistakes, it's points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that other team's fight song.
No, sir. No, sir.
No, not at all. So when you look at the rest of the season now, obviously we say we're not going to talk about that loss from a couple of weeks ago. It's a tough one, but you guys came back, right? What was the mindset in practice to kind of get past that and get pushing for the rest of the season here?
Yeah, it's a rough feeling losing so close to our crosstown rivals, but it makes us want to fight even harder and practice even harder. Every single play matters, especially for our seniors. This is our last year, so we got to fight for every single play, every down.
Your coaching staff, they put so much time into you guys. What's it like to have worked with Coach Case and these coaches for all these years?
It's great. They have a lot of knowledge for coaching all these years, so they know what they're doing, so they're the best. So we love it.
You excited to wrap up your high school careers here and do it in a fun fashion and a winning way?
I mean, excited to wrap it up, no, but excited to really give it our best shot and live out our senior year and play hard and play for each other 100%.
And league title, playoffs, those kind of things are in play, right?
Of course, but we just got to worry on, our game week to week, and the rest will play out as it will.
That's it. Week to week, we know football is a week-to-week game, and these guys are going to give it their best shot here, and we know football's going to be right. Foothill's going to be right in the thick of things. All right, back over to the desk.
Thank you, Bob. Great job. Coach, a couple things I've taken away from talking to all these kids on the volleyball team and your football team is you guys are a real community, man. You've heard all these kids say they're fighting for each other. They've all known each other since they were in grammar school, and they've come up together, and that's got to be very satisfying. And it also has to make your job a little bit easier for bonding and that camaraderie that needs to be there to win.
Yeah, absolutely. We have an outstanding community. We show up for everything. We got a great show up tonight.
Every time.
Day in and day out, we have a great football team. We have a great sports team. We have a great athletic. We have a great school. All of our community is our Foothill High School. It's outstanding what we do. And then obviously our surrounding community they all show up from Foothill and all the sports, and it makes it fun to work there.
Yep. And your admin must be happy with you and happy that must be back in the sports, because
we have a great leader in Michelle England and our principal, and our admin does a great job creating a great culture at our school, and obviously all of our sports are pretty successful, so that always helps with the culture.
Well, when you have great leadership at the top, you're going to succeed.
Yes, sir.
Bound to succeed. Coach, got to thank you so much for coming in. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. We wish you guys nothing but the best. This week you got Troy. Watch out, man. Those guys are really smart over there.
Oh, yeah. Troy is a good program.
Absolutely.
They always have been over the years, and we're going to have to bring our A game. But I want to say thank you for you guys again for coming out and doing a great job and giving us a little exposure.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time and effort and letting the Foothill Knights on the map.
Yep. Well, we appreciate you guys as well. We'll be following your progress throughout the year. Good luck against Troy.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All righty. Good luck to you, Coach. All right, let's go over to John Conti.
All right, we're hanging out. We got all the smart kids from Foothill right here behind me, and they can all see over me because they're much taller than I am. I have a little disadvantage here. All right, we're going to play some Foothill High School trivia, but first we have to start by introducing yourselves. What is your name? And obviously you play volleyball.
Haley Langdon. I'm Angeli Clinton.
All right, let's talk to the boys here. What's your name?
CJ Sims.
Travis Scherf.
Okay, it's the boys against the girls. Are you ready? Okay, as soon as you know the answer, just throw your hand up. Either of you on the team, you can talk about it. What year did Foothill High School open?
1973.
Do you guys have a guess?
Say my number.
1962.
Okay, boys are close. 63 was the year. 63 was the year. We're going to give that one to the boys. Okay, true or false? Foothill is the oldest high school in Tustin. That's false. Ladies, get it. All right, 1-1. Here we go. What was the first graduating class of Foothill? Come on, I just gave you guys the answer.
64.
What is it?
What do you got?
66.
No, come on. 67. Okay, boys 2, girls 1. Okay, according to Wikipedia, how many alumni of Foothill have Olympic medals?
7.
Wow, 7 is the absolute answer. Out of the 7, how many of those are gold?
2.
5 of those are gold. All right. It looks like we got 2 more questions here. If the boys get it, they win. What are your official school colors?
Black and gold.
Official school colors.
Black and gold and yellow and white.
All right, you guys are forgetting it's Las Vegas gold. It's Vegas gold. So we got one more question for you. Whoever answers this wins. Who's the principal of your school? There you go. Well, you know what? We're going to give it to the boys because they said it first. I'm sorry, ladies. The boys win the trivia contest. There you go. Boys win. Back to you, Rich.
All right. Thanks a lot, Bob. Great trivia, Bob. Thanks a lot, John. I got Bob here.
John over there. I'm here.
Dan DeForest, Dan Davidson. Come on now.
Those kids do a lot more than I thought they might know. They did pretty good.
They did. I thought it was pretty good. Oh, we got one more coming up? Okay, John's got one more interview. Then we're going to close the show with the cheerleaders.
Perfect.
Some action, Bob.
All right.
Let's go to John Conti.
What's going on over there?
You never know who you're going to find roaming around the crowd. I found Haley Gibson, one of my favorite people in the whole world. I'm super proud of you. You're a sophomore, and what's the big news that you had delivered to you recently?
I made varsity.
Made varsity as a sophomore. By the way, Haley Gibson is Bob Gibson's daughter, and we're very proud of you. What is it like being a sophomore playing on the varsity squad?
Oh, it's exciting. It's amazing. The energy and just all the excitement from all the girls and everything. It's something unbelievable.
And what do you like most about Foothill?
Oh, just the people, friends, teammates. It's like a family there.
That's amazing. Well, we're all proud of you, and just wanted to get a chance to talk to you about it. So congratulations, Haley Gibson, making the varsity squad at Foothill. Rich and Bob, back to you.
Bob, I didn't know you had a daughter.
Yeah,
I thought you had 3 sons.
Surprise, I know, right?
Your 3 sons. Now you got a daughter
She's
in there?
the athlete in the family for sure.
You're a busy boy.
She is. I'm proud of her.
All right, we'd like to thank everybody. I'd like to thank Doug Case, the head coach over at Foothill High School. I'd like to thank the administration over there for letting the students come out here and have a good time tonight. Also, Randy Post. Yeah, man.
And his other coaches, Tori and Kenzie, who came by as well tonight. Thank you to all of them.
We got to get Randy back in here just to talk to him for a couple hours.
I was getting ready to talk to the other 2 coaches. They're like, Randy should just have his own show. I'm like, exactly, right? We'll get Randy his own show.
Randy used to be an actor. He made money doing
No
Gatorade
surprise.
commercials and all this
yeah,
other stuff.
that's right.
So
He was a model.
He's
right?
quite
And
the
an
dude.
actor. I know.
He's quite the guy.
He's a great guy.
You better
Really.
watch it, Bob. You're going to lose your
Really
color
great.
job when we do basketball. Yeah, Randy
Get
out
him
there.
in here.
I believe Elwood Brown is outside with the cheerleaders. They're going to take us out here in just a second. I'm just waiting for the high sign right now and see how it goes.
Getting close here.
Anyways, Bob.
We're getting gathered up.
I can't wait to get this weekend over with because I want to see what's going to happen with Centennial and Bishop Gorman.
Yep,
That's
it's
going to
gonna-
tell a lot about
More good football on the horizon.
what's going to
It's
happen
so much fun.
in the national championship picture. But the beauty of it is it always goes through Southern California.
Because we inevitably get Bosco Mater Day every
Yep,
year.
Every year. Twice, two times every year.
Right, yeah, right. It happens twice.
Elwood, we ready? Okay, we're going to throw it to Elwood
All right,
now.
here we go, Elwood
Whether
Brown.
he's ready or not. See everybody
Okay.
next week.
Good night.
Thank you, Rich. I appreciate it, man. It's like sugar free. It's a beautiful thing. These beautiful young ladies gonna end the night. We got the Foothill Knights. Give it to me, ladies. Oh, yeah, ladies. Oh, yeah.